AI-driven poem club web project. So when we create the poem using the AI, so let's test write a poem about COFFE in short. So after you generate, I think it's around, it took 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. Then we get the title and the body. So for the image, I will add maybe, let's say, this one. Then we save. So after we save, I want to make in this video like pagination. If we have more than 10 posts, we will using the pagination and the edit and delete. So we will do this function in this video. So the pagination is nice to fetch the data. So let's do it. So here is the project. So in this project, I has been running. This is the backend server, and this is the front end part. So we have that, and this is the another terminal, the same folder. So I will minimize for now. So I will log in with the user at gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So after we write, we want to build the post. So we will do the blog post today. So inside the resource.js pages blog, we will create another file called show. I say ow.vue. So in the show, I will create template. So every Vue.js file, you have to create the template tag script. So in that script, we will use the setup with the length. The length will be TypeScript. So this is pretty much about the setting up the Vue.js file. Inside template, we will call post DTI today, okay, in order to see the reset very quickly. And I will minimize that. So for now, I will go and create another file under the route web.php. So I will now go through the folder by folder to make very quickly. So inside that, I will create another route called, I will copy and I will paste blog/saw/show. So when we want to build the post, make sure we fetch the ID or title or select or something, in order to see the blog. So that being said, I will create blog/ not instead of making it show, I will bring the parameter of the ID. So we can bring the parameter using curly bracket in here. So blog post like this. So by bringing that, we can create the another function called show. So this will be blog.show. So after that, we will create the function for show inside the blog post controller. So I will click and I am in the blog post controller. So I will minimize the another function, and then I will create in here like show. So we will create function view and function. So name will be show, and we don't need that return type. So to make everything clear, and we will announce with the public for the function, because we can access this function in the controller. Perfect. So for the show, we will be receiving the the parameter, like I said, will be blog post. So that blog post we will get from the blog post parameter. So I will say $ blog post. So by doing that, we can return the inertia blog post, like return INERTIA inertia. Then I will render the page. So the page will be blog/saw show. Then we will pass prompt data as a single blog post. So blog post. So we don't need s here. Then we will say blog So perfect. That is pretty much about the returning the blog post, single blog post data for the UI. So let's make a in the index. Okay, index.blog. So we have the image and the view. So when we click view, I want to bring that URL to the okay, so this one, instead of using il, what you can do is you can create like link. So we have link in the in ArcherJS. So I already mentioned about that in the previous video. So that link will be imported here in Azure 3. So that link should have href, so href. So I will bring href. That href will hold the link like so we have to write with the view binding style like this, and then inside it we will use backtick, open and close, and then we will say blog, and after that I will bring the post.id. So we have the post, single post. So I will pass the ID. So blog/id1, blog/id2, and if I click here, we will see the post today. So that post today we just created inside the show.view. So it is going through from the web like blog/id1. So that URL has been called. So it's asks the blog controller in the show function, hey, I am calling the blog/show view component. Please render the blog post data to there. So if I open here, I will go and check in view. You will see the inertia and the let me go and make a little bit bigger so you can see like this. And then inside the show folder, you will see the prom data, because we don't define the prom data there. So we will go and set up for that. So in every Vue.js like scripted right now after 3, you can write two type like I mentioned in above. We will create the spread interface. So I will call interface spread interface for the specific type for blog post. So I can say blog post. So inside it, I will say ID will be number, and the title, title, title will be string, and cont, and the content will be string as well, and image will be string. So that being created, we can define the prom. So define define props. So that prom will have the blog post, blog post, blog post, blog post. So this blog post will be called, and we'll create like this. Define prompts. Oops, sorry, my bad. We have to create the inside the that tag, like so. We got our blog post. So let me go and check for you. So when we go the show, when we go refresh the page and the show, you will see the blog post there already. So this is the ID 5 and user ID is 1. So I am sure blah blah, and image and content, everything. So that being said, I will go and grab the blog post today in TailwindCSS. So I have explained about that in the previous part 1 to 3 about the TailwindCSS component where we can grab and customize. So let's grab one of the component here. To view the actual coding large site, I would go like this. So that would be nice. So I will grab that code and then I will come back here. So that code has been copied. So we will paste between the template. So it will be change the UI here. So to get the header and the footer, we have to import the authenticated layout. So we can create the authenticated layout from the layout authenticated layout.view, that one. So I will import, then I can grab that session between that authenticated layout. So by doing that, you are, let me check. Yeah, so after refresh, you will see the UI like this. So this will be the edit button and there will be the delete button, and after that we will have the favorite button as well. So in this session, let me check so I will add another button here. Let's say this will be the FAV. So this will be the favorite button. So yeah, so 3 button. So we have this one is for the edit and delete. So instead of doing the button, we will do the same thing like in the UI. So we can grab the icon in SVG. So SVG repo. We will grab the edit button, so we can edit further and the copy SVG. So inside the button, what I want you to do is instead of edit, I will grab the button like this and I will paste the SVG. So inside between the button, we have to make sure that button that icon is visible in here. We have to create the class. So that being said, I will create CRUD class, and which will be 6. So as you see, we are good, but we will make we don't need that BG indigo and the it will be look nice. So for the hover, we can remove this hover. We don't want that color, so something like this is not clickable. For the delete as well, we will do the same thing. So I will minimize for the edit button, and for the delete button is here. So we will remove the, okay, so we don't need remove. Okay, so here I will find trash like trash bin. So I would prefer this one. So and then I will edit in order to grab the copy SVG. Then inside that, where is that here? Inside that button delete, I will paste our I will make a little bit smaller. So here we will do the same thing. We will do the class name inside the SVG. So with that 6. So by doing that, it will make a beautiful UI like this. We can see delete for the favorite as well. So we will grab the icon FAV. For the favorite, I will search HEART, heart. So heart, and I grab the heart, this one, and then we can edit the same thing, copy SVG. So inside that, I will delete that favorite and I will paste. So when we go there, we will not see. So we have to create the class and which that 6. So by doing that, we have 3 nice beautiful button. And for here, I will add the title. So I will go a little bit up and so I will delete that. We don't need that bar also. So I will delete everything there. And between the H1, I would say blog post dot title. So we just need to grab that blog post from the prompt directly, because there is no list, it's an object. That's why we can grab like this. For the list, we have to loop. So here we don't need to. And inside the p tag, I would say blog post dot content. So it will be showing the content there. For the image, I hope you will remember when we go into the index, like img tag, img. So in here, we have like view.detected src, like story folder and post/image. So we have to do the same thing like this. So I will come here, we'll find the image. Where is the img? So this one. Instead of writing like this, we have to say src with the, okay, so inside it I will say backtick, open and close, and then it will be storage slash, and we will say blog post dot imge. storage, let me go and check. Yeah, storage, but we have to make the relative path like this. So now we see our image and title and everything. So when we want to edit, we can click here. We will make this one clickable. So I will do the route first. Whenever you want to do something, you have to define the route. So I will go into the web.php again. In here, instead of yeah, so we will say with the for the edit, and we'll grab like this. So I will copy and blog post slash edit edit. This time we pass the id slash edit, so we know that it is for edit. So inside it, we need to change the blog.edit as well. Inside it, inside blog post controller, we will create edit function. So I go here, blog post controller, and I will grab the edit. I will create the edit. So here, and public function edit. So that edit also will hold the blog post as well. Blog post, I mean receive the blog post. Inside it, so this here I will teach you the authorization. So we are authenticated user because we can log into the dashboard. But for the authorization user, we want the authorized user can be edit that post. We don't want other people to edit that post. So that has been set. I will create the gate in the Laravel. I will show you laravel.com. Okay, inside it, you find authorization, AUTHO. That authorization, inside that authorization, you should read if you want to know more about it. So we can create, we can get the gate. So that gate are simply closure that determine if a user is authorized to perform a given action. Given action means, like I said, edit or delete or something. So we can use that gate. So first I will copy that gate and I will import here. So that being imported, I will use that gate in here, gate, and then I will say authorize. So gate has authorize function. In here we have to pass the action parameter, update, and the blog post. So that being created, it will check for us. We don't need to do anything. Like it will check for it. This blog post is belong to those user who is created or not. If not, it will set you are not authorized to do that action or something like this. Perfect. And then we'll return inertia inertia render. Inside render, we'll say blog slash edit. Perfect. Inside here we have to pass the single blog post like show. So I will say blog post, and then I have to close with the full comma. Perfect. That's being created. We'll go back to the that should be edit. Okay, so we have to create the component called under the blog we'll create the new file called edit.view. So in that edit.view, like we did, I will show you the template, and then we have to create the script tab with the SCT setup. We'll use the language TypeScript. So I will write the edit edit. Perfect. So when I call that URL, it should be redirect to that edit component. So I will delete this one and I will minimize that window. Let me go into the show. So inside show, if I click that button, we should redirect. So instead of saying button, I will change to link. So I have to import that link from the inertia. So I will close the link here, and then I think I haven't imported that. So I will import from the inertia here. import. We'll import link link from inertia. So that being imported, it will be good. So href. So in that href, we have to write with the view binding style. So in here, I will write the backtick, open and close, block slab. This one should be $, and the curly bracket inside block post.id. Then I will say edit. So that is the URL we are going to click. So as you see inside the button here, like here, button here. I cannot show in here. So button here, you will see the URL block. We have block slab block. No, this is not good. Maybe I have to put like this. So if I come here, yeah, block slab, edit slab, return. Okay, policy, block policy. Perfect. So in the policy, we have to create, because you remember at the very first part 1 video, we create the policy file here, blog post policy. So the blog post policy, we have to define. Okay, so for the update, we have to define return $user ID. If it is equal $blog blog post user ID. We have the relationship user ID in the blog post. So we will return true if it is okay. So for the delete as well, we will write copy and return like this. So create, for the create return true, we can say return true. For the view return true, because create view we don't need policy right now. So view any return true. So that will be good. And let me go back and refresh. So if I click here, perfect. So edit page is here. So I will minimize that window again. Inside the edit, it is like the add. So we will grab all the code from the crate. So the rest will be a little bit different, but mostly the same. So I will grab all the code and then I will import in here. So we just copy from the crate.view. So everything look the same. So in here, we will remove that. So maybe we will leave it like that. Yeah. So for the edit, user can generate the AI content as well. For the title, we will say here, because we will receive the prompt data in here. Do we have? Okay. So we have defined prompt here. So but we need to create the interface for the block. So let's create the interface. interface for blog post. Okay, fac interface blog post, and then there will be ID. So ID will be number, be a number, title. I will copy from here, like title, and yeah, that is pretty much about the interface for okay. So yeah, the image will be string here. So I would say string. Then that blog post has been created. So we will create another one, which is define prompt. So in the define prompt, we have to reference that. Where is the, yeah. So here, I will call blog post and the blog post interface. So that being said, we can grab that blog post in the when we are using the import. So this will be the same thing, but for the value will be the, let me check the founder title. Yes, so this title will be assigned as a when we create the use form in the edit, we have use form. Yeah, that one. So instead of initiation with the blank, we can say the we can say from the prompt dot blog post dot title. So that bro, how about, do we have that? Okay, so we have to bring that at the top, because in the Vue.js, like we cannot reuse that before it's never declared. So we have to declare that define prompts above every maybe under the interface. So that will be solve the problem. Then after that, we will create the prompts.blogpost.content. For the image, we will say no, because we will be reuse that image later on. I mean, I will show you later on. And so why this is not CONTENT? Let me see. Okay, so for the content, we have been assigned the like this prompt.content, or we can say like this. But in here we can say props dot blog post dot content. So that being created, we will get the data like this. For the image, the image URL, where is the image URL? We have the, okay, so dialog image URL. Instead of we are showing dialog image URL as the empty, we can say that dialog image URL, you know, in the TypeScript, we can define the reference like a string, and here as well, like a boolean, like for the type safety, boole boolean. If I didn't write the proper type, you may reference from the Vue.js. So here, like we will use batik and the storage. So that storage folder, under that, we will call the props.blogpost.img image. So that have been yeah. So we have to bring that. Where is that? Yeah, this one. So I will bring that one to the very first bit at the very top. Okay, so it will solve our problem. So here you should see the, let me check images. So in the file we don't have anything, that's why it's called the empty image here. So we should define here like upload image file. So we will have a list, and then inside the array list we can see like name will be existing image or something, you know, or we don't need to define, it's okay. And the URL, so that URL will be you know, the same thing that we use in here. So I will grab and the type like this. That prompt we have to bring to the top again, so because we will use that prompt in every state, that's why. Yeah, so perfect. As you see, we have the image, that is the existing image. So every data has been probably showing in here. Instead of save, we will show that one update, as if we say button will be update. So let me go and generate the AI here. So GENERATE generate PO, generate the POEM poem about coding, CODING coding in short. Okay, so let's generate. Yeah, so as you see, we got the coding generated. So you there is no title, but we can grab here like this. And for the image, we can define the image, this one, and save. So that's blah blah blah. So it's save because we don't want save. We want to edit. So we have to define the route here. I will show you where is the file submit. Yeah, this one. So instead of submitting the file, so it will save your new post into the database. We want to update. So that's have been set. Let's go and update the file submission using the route. So I will define the new route in the web.php. You have to define another one under the create. So I will create the copy and then I will paste. So we will update the blog post. Instead of edit, I will delete that. Instead of get, I will say post, and I will do like this, update, and update, and the blog dot ub dad update. So we have to write that function again. So I will minimize that window in the blog post controller because we don't have the update function until now. So I will say update under the edit update. So inside it, we'll call public function and the update. So that has also return, there is no return type. So in the update, we have to get the data from the request and the specific blog post. So I will say request request and the request. Then we have to say blog post. Blog post and blog post variable. So inside here, we have to do a couple of things. So let's create the authorization gate first because we want to prevent with the authorization using gate. Then authorize. Inside it, we will say update. So that update will be passing through with the related blog post. So by doing that, you are more secure. Okay, you don't want the unauthorized user to edit that post. So we will say post title will be request that input title. Perfect. And then I will say post content equal request that input title. So we have two variable just create that. The best but we don't have post where it can be get. We can get the post from the blog post. So I will say blog post find or fee. So we have that function in the Laravel. So you will find the blog post from the blog post requested blog post ID. Then if it is we found, we will update that found that post title and the here content CONT and the content. So that's being created. We will handle for the image. If okay, let's say if the image is uploaded, like new image, I mean if new image is uploaded, we will say if $sign request has find. So we know that if it is request has find, the user is updating the image. So if we will check again, if post if it is image is updated, we want to delete the old previous image. That's why I'm doing for this. So delete for the image, and we can check the image is exist or not using storage, storage, storage from the Laravel as well. So we will check exist with the function, and then post underscore image. So that image, if it exists, we will delete like using storage, and then delete that post image. Perfect. So then we have to get the current image path. That's why I will create path variable, and then I would say inside the for the request, and then find, we'll get the image, and we'll store that image in image.js under the public folder of the story. Perfect. So we got our path. So we will define the post image equal that path path. Perfect. So this logic you will understand, I hope so, because I will explain again. So if the user add the new image, so here we will check, okay, new image here, so we will work that if block, and then we'll check again if the VIN or your previous image is located in the storage folder, located in folder. We will delete that. We don't want the unused image anymore. Then we will create new path with the requested user image, and then we update the that post image here again. Then we will create the post save. Perfect. And we will redirect, i.e. TypeScript redirect route will be blog.index. So that being said, we will return with the with stated. So we will write blog post update that successfully. Perfect. So that function has been written. So we will go and grab that web URL here, blog/post with the method post. So I will go into the edit again, and instead of using like this, we have to pass the blog/. I will use the backtick. So found.post when user is submitted, we will say found.post, and then I will use backtick here, /blog/ $post/ no prompt blog post id. So after we sent, we have to send with the data. So like I think we don't need because we just need to pass through the ID. Then if it is on success, I think we don't need onCSS in here because it will redirect back to the index. So that is pretty much about it. So let's do it. I will view where is the in the return redirect index. Okay, so we have to close with the full comma. Then I will refresh. I will view, and I will edit, and I will update here, update, and update. So blog post updated successfully. As you see, the blog post has been updated, and for the image, let text. If I delete, and then I will add the new image. Let's say, okay, so perfect image and the text and the everything is updated now, and we'll work on the delete. So this delete. Okay, so let me format. For the delete, we have to create another route. So let's go and create the delete route. And yeah, so for the delete, we will use the delete method. I will copy that one and paste under here. So we will use delete, delete. The route name will be the same, /blog/id, and then this will be the different. We will say destroy, destroy, not ory. Be very careful. I always make mistake, ory and roy. So, and here we will say like this, and we will create another function again. So here will be delete, and public function delete. And for the destroy, we will be receiving the ID, the same thing like we do for the edit. So that being said, we will receive the so we will receive the blog post, So in the blog post, we also have to use the gate here in order to prevent an authorized user, and auth authorize, and then we will say delete, and we will pass the blog post. That's it. And for the delete name, I will say blog post delete. Oops. Delete. Then I will return with the same thing like this. Blog post deleted successfully. And that stated blog post deleted deleted successfully. So let's do it. Yeah, we have to call the URL here. So in the show, I will go and find the okay, so we will find the delete button here. So in the button, I will create new function like a delete post function. Then I will send with the form. So let's go and create the delete here. So this is delete function. So under here, I will say delete delete post, and then here we will be receiving the arrow, return with the arrow function key if, okay, if we can say confirm, then because we want to ask user, okay, are you sure you want to delete this post? And then I will say if user say yes, we will say form.delete, form.delete delete, form yes, form.delete, why form okay, so we have to import that form from the inertia import form form from iner sorry, not form, use form, use form from inertia.js Vue 3. Perfect. So we will use that form. So we have to announce use form again here. So so I will create the form here before we can reference. So I will say const form use form, and then we will write with the TypeScript style. So inside it, we will say blog post, and then we can reference the blog flow interface here. And no, this is not in here. Let me say title. We have to define the title, title. Title will be string, and the content will be string as well, and the image will be file or no. Okay, perfect. So that being created, we have to call like this. Okay, that use form will be hold the prompt props blog post. FORM and use form, and argument data was not provided. Okay, we have to create the define prompt. We will create the const props prompts. So that prompts will be reused in here. Prompts.blog post. Prompt.blog post. Okay, so because we have like two different type, here is we cannot say fine because in the interface we define image is string. That's why TypeScript is very important. Before we get the actual error, it's ensure that the type safety. That's why we use that. Okay, perfect. Here if I click delete, I will be able to using that delete method. So let's go and create the backtick using, and then inside it I will say blog slash, and the ID we have to pass props dot blog post dot ID. So after that we are good to go. So if I click, let me go and check the view or console. If I okay, we have to call that delete post. I will go and call in the, where is the button here? Add click, we will call that delete post method. So that's being created. We will call are you sure blah blah, and we will say okay sure. So that post has been deleted. Perfect. So we finished the pagination as well. So if the post is like 3 posts and above, we will show the pagination here. So to get the pagination, I will try to show you the let me try to find the table. Is there any pagination or not? Let me go like last screen. So let me see. Yeah, there's no pagination. That's fine, no problem. So we will go and get our own pagination using the TailwindCSS. So right now I will write by my own. So we will go and create the pagination folder inside the blog. No, inside the component, because that component is reusable. So we want to reuse that pagination in every component where we want to. So I will create new file and the pagination1.view. So inside the pagination, we will create the script. and that script will be with the setup, and the lang will be setup, lang will be TypeScript. Perfect. After that, we will create the template, that template, and then inside the template, I will create the to see the yeah. So I will show you after that template. Then inside the template, I will use the net bar. So nav. So that nav, inside that nav, we will have another div. So instead, in that div, we will loop like a single page, like this, like single 1, 2, 3, and the label. So this is looping the page number. So that's why this will be for loop. And inside that, we will have the link. So that link will be import from inertia. So I will import the first one. The second one will be link, and the from iner from at, maybe I will create like at inertia. Oops. At inertia view 3, inertia JS view 3. Then inside the link, we should have the href. So right now, I will do like this. Perfect. So after that, I will create another one span. So this span we will create with the span span span, and we have okay. So in the link, I want to validate later on. So we will get the prompt data inside the link. So we should define the prompt, but before we should define the prompt, we will create our interface like int-fac interface for the link. So in link, we will have I will show you in the prompt data. We'll go into the view and the index and blog post. Here, when you go links, there are array. So in that array, we have like label and URL. So that label and URL is string. So URLs can be null sometime. So we can create the interface according to the type interface and the link type. So in this link type, we will have label. Label label will be string string. Oops, string string. Then that string, after that we have URL, and that URL can be string, sometimes can be null. So we can define two data type. After we have created interface, we can create another one, props prompts. So that prompts will be creating define define props. So that define prompt will be creating with the TypeScript. So inside it, we will call links, and that links will be link type. So that link type will have array. Then our prompt is now having the links. So we can use that links inside our UI. So our UI is here link. I will say v-for. So that v-for, we will have the single link and its index. So in the LINKS links. Perfect. So we will get our key. Our key will be passing with the index. So that's being created. We will call that pagination inside the index page blog index. So inside after the session, we will call pagination pagination. So that pagination has been imported from component pagination.view. So in that pagination, we will pass the parameter called links. So I will pass the links. So that links will be getting from blog post this is the index, so I will pass that pagination blog post dot align as links. So perfect. So when we go into the blog post, so we don't see anything here because we need to define that links, and that links my back. As I mentioned earlier, we will have that in our def. We will have that in our def tag, and then inside the link, we will create the link. We will create the void if equal align link dot URL. If the URL is not null, so we will show that link, and for the href, we will use the view binding and the link dot URL, so that URL will be called. So inside the link, we will create class. Okay, so class, that class will be px-4 and then py-2, and our UNDD rounded HOV hover bg-gray gray. So when we hover the link, when you go here, when you hover the link, it's something like this. Okay, gray. So for the another class, we will have the another class. So this class will write with the view binding style. So inside it, we will say bg-blue dash 500 dash distribution the white. So in that class will be active when the link is ACTIV active. If that link is active, okay, then we will say right now I will minimize the folder, then I will come back. Okay, here I will make that visible. So we have two classes, one classes, and the another class will be work if the link is valid, and then I will say v-html. Inside v-html, we can pass the link dot label, because that label hold the value of I will show here, value of index, value of blog post links, your next page, and the object. So you see the kinds of HTML code. So we have to use the v.html in order to see that with the icon like this. Okay, next arrow here, as you see now it start working. When I go here, but the UI is not correct, so we will work on it right now. So in the spans, I will say v.as. So this is this link will be work if the link URL. Another span will be work in the v.as option. So we will define the class here also, class px-4 py-2 our UNDD rounded bg gr ay 300 and text gr ay 500. So that being created, we will save with that HTML also here, link.la be a label. So that label, so you will see that previous and the next. If I come here, so that nest has been active, so we can click in the previous. Perfect. So what I want you to do, another thing is, in order to make the UI look good, in the nav class, I will create another class, flags. We can use the flags in TailwindCSS. As you see, now every item is running in the row, I can say colon, yes. So flags, and then just define justinfy cnt as sender. So it will be sender at the page. as you see, item dash cntr sender sbac space dash h dash 2. Between each item, I want to make space align x2 my dash 4. Perfect. So we got our pagination. Very simple, right? So that is about the pagination. Perfect. And so in the next video, we will study more about the dashboard. And in the dashboard, we will show like total item, total user, total post of the current user, and we'll do the favorite as well. So see you in the next video. Thank you.